Feature Friday.
The freshest. Oh, how exciting! I couldn't wait. You guys told me that this was happening, that he had recorded a version of this on the Wish bus, but
I didn't believe it.
I was so excited. I was so excited because it's here. Yay! Okay, let's check it out because I love the song.
I imagine it was the same day, probably, right?
Almost like.
Let's see what he's wearing.
That's why they knew. They knew when Bazinga recorded. They recorded a few things that day.
Oh, nice.
So,
go on.
Yeah.
Let's give it a watch.
Yeah.
Back a bound.
The song is great.
Oh, standing up. Nice.
Wish 1075.
Okay, yes.
To play with you,
Stop!
You know how difficult it is to make that R&B low voice smooth in a live setting, in a radio setting. That is unbelievable.
This man is magic.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about the fact that finding
dope.
Yeah, finding that low range in this environment is actually
hard.
Incredibly difficult. In studio, you can play around with the settling of the environment because you can retake.
No.
I mean, and then you can always adjust post-production, right?
You can also adjust the volumes of the stems, right? So you can just sort of make your voice a bit louder. But one of the things it's hard to do, project in that. Well, in this setting, you kind of do have that to your aid because everything is so amplified. But
still, because it's so amplified, it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Because of the amplification and the high gain and the high resonance of the environment, you end up having to really find settling, like really finding this calm, constant breathing, and because the airflow, if it's too disruptive in one particular moment, this microphone will pick it up and it will sign off.
It is obviously a very good and conscious choice to sing this one standing up because of that, the airflow and breath control. I don't think people will give it enough credit, or maybe will not even realize. But the way he sings, it's one of the hardest. It comes with its benefits and its downsides, but being a bass, a tenor is not the easiest.
No, definitely not. Not in this style.
No, not exactly. Not in R&B. Like, what the fuck?
No, not in this style. Because when you're singing classical or more lyrical, you can lay back on the vibrato and you can really take that to your advantage. But in this particular setting, you're being super breathy too. Because, dude, be sultry, exciting, sexy.
Let's continue.
Yeah. He is eating CDs. The difficulty of this song performed live to this standard is actually kind of like mind-blowing to me because, of course, on studio, this songs always sound the best. These are the songs that are made for studio.
Yeah, this is a studio song, actually, yeah.
Yeah, they're made to be the best.
Yep.
In the studio, in the recording, in the final product that you get in your streamable platforms. Not live.
Yeah, well, I've said it before. Commercial modern R&B isn't the best performed live. I mean, some of my favorite singers. You have the Bryson Tillers, you have the Tory Lanez, you have the Chris Brown.
Even Chris Brown, yeah.
Even though Chris, I think probably falls in a different pedigree of kind of vocals. What would you call it? Skill set. He genuinely was. Just look at his earlier stuff, which was a bit different. Genuinely a really good singer, but more commercial you've sort of become with R&B, it is really hard to exploit those type of vocal intricacies or vocal techniques actually, because you do things that are simply vocally impossible to replicate in a live setting due to the way you master, mix, and then studio just change the whole game. The whole technology thing changed the whole game. So this shouldn't sound that good or complete in a live setting.
Absolutely, I totally agree. I think that's correct. And it's kind of mind-blowing to me because it's so stable, it's so cohesive. There's not an edge of doubt or uncertainty, and that's fantastic.
It oozes confidence, which is good. Go on.
Yeah.
This is on our playlist. We've got playlist in a while too.
Yeah.
Ayaw ng storya, guy. Yeah. Kalas kay glaway, day. Yeah. dugi raga ayaw kong gipulag pamilya sa ibang istorya rin ako kasaba kay dili ko gusto sa mo ko pangitan sa problema pugsog ka nagsugod ka mamimandi kamustorya tas ang sala ako.
There's no effort. He's doing this like he's talking.
Well,
There's no effort there.
Well,
You can't really. He's not really pushing his larynx down
No.
or anything. This is like easy. Why?
It's like morning talk.
Yeah.
It's
Why?
like he somehow managed to replicate that because obviously in
That's
the morning,
called a crook in the voice.
right?
Yeah. So you can train yourself to do that naturally, but it's too natural.
Yeah,
It's far too
I
natural.
think also in this section you can obviously tell the difficulty of this. Like it's not the most easiest thing because you're trying to project but also not lose any sort of clearness, I guess.
It's not the clarity that you're actually looking for. It's losing the mystery veil in which the song is made.
Yeah, but you don't want to lose any clarity in like pronunciation of
That's
things,
right.
or because obviously the lyrics as well is quite sexy-esque, right? So you kind of want to. Yeah, it's as if someone was whispering in your ear, but you weren't understanding shit.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any effect.
It will lose its appeal.
It's just air.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's quite difficult what he's attempting to do, but he's doing it well so far.
Great track.
Yeah, it's a good track actually. Yeah.
Pagalihog ng bug ayaw sa imong batasan hindi masabtan hindi na lang ako tanan
It's gonna blow up my bass, bro.
Sabi mo ba hindi mo mahal No ayaw Diri na lang tanan
His rings are sick.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Gosh, it's so hard. And he's actually so note precise.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The accuracy is also mental. Uh-huh. Yeah.
This is the best part of that song.
Ako na lang ang magtalikod Di maagwang tagid ang kalisod Sa pampamunta na maghitog Ako ko magkatulog sa iyong mga bagpak
Wow, okay.
Gusto sa akong matak.
See, that's a crook. There's a little crook at the end of the voice.
Kahapon Isang paggusto ka nga mawala ko Ibaliwala ko tanang kasakit
The exclusive thing even vibes with the
Yeah,
fucking same look.
so vibey. But you know what's really cool about this particular part of the song is that it goes from like the most controlled, low, super accurate voice with the crook and the cook at the end is just giving you that little like vibrational, like easy on the ear type of thing texture. And then it goes to like, okay, let me give you full singing voice.
Yeah.
Into the whole riffing and running and stuff.
Actually, if you do like this type of like music and it's got like low range, low voice stuff, we tune in on the podcast for Feature Friday Plus because we're joined by Bang Jung-kook, who in many people's eyes, if you're into sort of Korean rap or just sort of K-pop, I guess, he's got, if not the deepest voice in the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like he's either Felix from Stray Kids or him.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's now a soloist, and he makes some of my favorite music that I've discovered from Korean R&B and especially hip hop, not Korean R&B, mostly hip hop. And he's also from
thanks.
BAP, which was one of the biggest bands that Korea has ever made. Just an unfortunate end, but whatever. So do tune in on Feature Friday Plus at 12 p.m. UK time this Sunday because we had a chance to sit down with him and talk some stuff, and he really enjoyed it as well. It was amazing, like the messages and stuff. So hope you guys tune in for that one.
Can't wait to share it. It's gonna be good.
Isang paggusto ka nga mawala ko Ibaliwala ko tanang kasakit
Listen to this. Come on! Oh, he's so cool.
Vibes, bro.
Oh Oh,
Okay,
hell
dog.
yeah! Hell yeah! Come on!
If you haven't seen the video to that song, holy shit!
Please
what
watch
a video!
it. Please go watch it. I'm actually gonna link it. You guys go
Yeah,
click the
both.
link on the description because it's a far video. And then again, it's actually kind of scary how well it translated into a live performance. Because again, this is just not the
You know
the
what?
common
You
thing.
know what I'd love is to see this. If it does perform this live in outside of sort of like a Wish bus setting, to have like, because you know he's got like the layers. Maybe if you make those layers women, like female voices, like a choir kind of thing.
Bro,
Yeah, and then you have.
what are you on to?
Yeah, bro.
That's
You know what I
hot.
mean? And then all sort of moody lighting, and then in the sort of in crescendo, you see that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'ma hire you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a great.
I
That's
think
a great
that'd be
idea.
a good idea. But anyways, let us know what you guys thought about it. Obviously, an absolute pleasure to check out
Freaking
Philip anytime we can.
fantastic.
And apart from that, yeah, please do tune in on Future Fighter Plus. The more support you guys give us, the more amazing opportunities we get to interview some of your favorite artists and stuff like that. So thanks for that in advance, and thank you so much. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.